People. People in general come in all shapes and sizes. They can be male, female, gay, straight, black, white, fat, thin, intelligent, dumb, white, black, and all come with their own unique views and opinions. Even the most identical twins can grow to be nothing alike. As difficult as it is to believe that out of the 7.046 billion people there are on this world today, there is not two people alike. And that even includes your natural being to the person you portray yourself to be over the internet, or how you choose to act in front of strangers. The question is, if there is 7.046 billion people on this planet right now, how can the Illuminati take control of the whole world through brainwashing and manipulation? The answer is the all-seeing eye. The logo the Illuminati chooses is the eye, and that is because the eye is all-seeing. It has two representations. The first one is that the Illuminati is around you everywhere you go. It can see what you're doing at all times, which basically infers that it is all-knowing. This basically is a way the Illuminati flexes its power over the people. The other representation is that the Illuminati is everywhere, which also is a way of showing its muscle. There are various handshakes and signals that members such as celebrities and world leaders may openly express. Also, there are subliminal messages everywhere, whether it be on adverts, TV shows, or in form of music.
Thanks. Well, they thought it was a curse. Would you like me to show them how the sign of the curse works? Sign of the curse? Completely different. How does it go? No, not at you people out there in the audience, but this is the difference. Aim it toward Red China, would you? This is the sign of the horn. A curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast, you know. I always figured if I ever met the devil, it'd have dirty fingernails. Go on. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Where? Dirty fingernails. Well, that's because I've been fooling around with your equipment. Never mind. Don't blame it on the school. Go on with it. All right. So that's the sign of the horn, and then what happened? Is that it? Well, the other ones, too. Yeah, what are the other ones? The other ones, one of them's the pox sign. That's three fingers extended. A pox on you? A pox on you. During the Middle Ages, this was... Yeah.
Like, I found myself emailing him the other day about something that I wanted him to do for me. And I was like, when I just thought about it, I was like, that's so selfish. Because it's like, what is the mind frame of somebody that's about to go to jail for something that has never...
There's a bunch of devil workers in the house. They're hollering, and there's a lot of black folks too. And they be throwing up these signs, this, that, all of it. Watch the rappers, watch this folks. It's scary. It's very scary. That devil is real. Well, what is this? Oh, the devil in this mess, yeah. Because I closed this up. I thought this was rock on. Be careful, no. The goat,
I get possessed by the spirits.
I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do. And I remember right before I performed, I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me.
I don't want to blame him. I asked him to leave, but he can't. He's here for a reason. People have brought him out. People conjured him up. Now he won't leave.
Why is your hand over your eyes?
Because I'm a devil worshiper. We're talking about.
It's a little bit off subject, but the same kind of principle. I heard that, and I won't mention his name, but it was a big leader and founder of a huge satanic organization. And he was on his deathbed, and for a Satanist at the time of death, it's a great victory for them because death is a huge thing that they celebrate. And he was getting ready to die and pass on his powers and that. And on his deathbed, he must have got some revelation or an angelic appearance or something, and he went into shock and he said, "Oh my. Oh my, what have I done?" He said, "There's something very wrong. There's something very wrong. There's something very wrong."
Wow.
And his whole life had been spent propagating these satanic beliefs, getting everyone to believe, establishing official organizations for Satanism. And then at the end of his life, he gets this light that comes to him, and everything that he'd built, he realized was wrong.
Or is a decision been made?
The decision is like this close to being made.
Am I?
Yeah.
Does it mean I should give up?
You should give up and
yeah,
go. Oh, you go for the exclusive? You mean?
No. Yes, that too. Of course.
Songs, you know, you're still on tour.
I do, but I don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
Bob Dylan has
You're doing really well now, but didn't you release a CD like almost 10 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, I released a gospel record when I was 15 because I grew up in, a household where all I ever did was listen to gospel music, and my parents are both traveling ministers, and so I kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music,
yeah,
but it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the
Seriously,
devil.
let's be honest. I like to have fun, but also, before Jersey Shore, no one believes this when I say it, but I was a freaking, shy girl. I was very shy. That's funny that I say it now, but I was really shy. I was scared to even, go to the doctors. So, anywho, so yeah, I was going to school to be a vet tech, and I was into my studies, getting good grades, and you know what screwed it all up was this one guy. He broke my heart, and I was like, cool, thanks. I was like, now I have to do something pretty ridiculous and insane with my life, so why not sell my soul and go on Jersey Shore? That's what I did, and you know what? It's been awesome.
She's going to be mad at you.
Well, also my book is that,
And I wanted to thank you because you let me come on your show and sing. And
I did,
that was,
yeah.
you know, a lot of my book is about my wanting to sing ever since I was a little girl. And my family lied to me and told me that I was better than Shirley Temple, and I believed them.
See, that, you're not helping a kid when you do that.
No, and I totally believed them and everything. And then when I was 6, all of a sudden, you know, I was a happy. They started to, like, tell my younger cousin that she was...
she was the real singer?
Yeah, and it, like, really upset me, so I, like, summoned Satan, and I write about how I made it...
Where do you summon Satan?
It's in the chapter called Eat, Pray, Love, Conjure Satan. And when I was 12 years old, I signed a deal with Satan in my room, and I was to...
CBS doesn't condone this.
Wait a minute. Because I wanted to get famous no matter what, and, you know, then I forgot that I had this deal with Satan and everything, and then I got really famous. And then one day I, like, had this tragic singing accident at
the... Oh, yes, I remember that, yeah.
And I realized then that Satan was coming for my soul. So, yeah, he wanted me to pay up, so... About that, and how at the end I invite Satan to dinner at Spago. And
you should... He's there most nights, but you should...
But wait, and I asked him to, you know, give me a refinance on my soul thing. And so that works out. It has a happy ending.
Oh, so you and Satan are good then?
Yeah, Satan, I have to say it's really cool because I totally...
Satan is not true. You can't say that on CBS.
I didn't say that. I said I lure him in, see?
Oh, and then you have a fiddle competition. That's the way to do it, yeah. Do you play the fiddle?
No.
Any musical instrument?
Well, I have taken musical... lessons in my life, but I don't really play. I forgot it. I don't know. I took the piano for a while. What a weird question.
In that chair, we talked about Blue Streak.
I love that book.
He played a role in your life, I believe. How do you feel about him as a person, as an artist?
Martin Lawrence is the guy that showed everybody you can make it from D.C. to Hollywood. And I had a personal stake in his success. Every time he did something, it made me feel inspired and really good. And he was always real nice to me. He'd sit me there, what's going on with you, baby boy? What? And talk about comedy, whatever. And, you know, when we did Blue Streak, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died. And then after that, I saw him, and I was like, oh my God, Martin, are you okay? And he said, I got the best sleep I ever got in my life. It's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me? What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on TRL? If a weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you, ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
What did you mean, Dave, when you described your father's death in 1998 as the beginning of a terrible decline?
I was 23 when I was doing Half-Baked. I was getting ready to turn 24. And I was going through all the things that a dude goes through when it goes from one level to the next, starring in the movie that I wrote. So things start getting crazy. And my 24th birthday was coming on August the 24th, and I said, this is going to be a big one. And the morning that I turned 24, phone rang, and my sister was like, Dad had a stroke. For the next year, I watched my father teeter on life and death. It was just all this stuff, man. Like Dad was dying, Half-Baked didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. I was real upset about that. Because it was a real cool script, and when I saw it, I was like, hey man, you made a weed movie for kids. And it wasn't for kids, the script, you know. It was all these things, so much pressure. Africa. Then I was in Ohio. I get a call on my cell phone from Hollywood. I'm like, hello, Hollywood. They're like, hello, Dave. They're like, that pilot you did for Fox, looks like they want to pick it up. They need to come out because they want to meet you. It's like, well, listen, I can't really come out right now. Got a real bad situation at home. We'll talk about this on the phone. No, they would rather meet with you in person. But you know, like the horror that they turned us into, I jumped on that plane and left my father's bedside, which I regret to this day. I went out and I sat with these people in this room, and you can imagine a large circle of people, and I was 12 o'clock, the black dude. Yeah, Dave, we really liked the show, but the pilot episode was about me getting booed off stage at the Apollo. They go, you know, but what are we going to do about it? I mean, there's not really any white people in it. So well, it's about the Apollo. It's not really white. Well, you know, we were thinking about the girl on the show. We didn't think she was that funny, not that good looking. I think we should recast her, maybe. And they start using terms like universal appeal. Basically saying they want me to recast a girl with a white woman. I said, yeah, I don't think I can do this, and I quit. On the cover of Variety, Chappelle pulls the race card. The race card. And I get calls from Newsweek, 60 Minutes. Everybody, we want your story. Now I'm scared to death. I'm like Rosa Parks or something. I'm like, I'm not ready for this. I was just venting a little bit. And then, a few months later, Dad dies. And that's hard for a young dude in his life. That's a real tough loss. I was there when he died. And he went from being my father to what are we going to do with the body? Within moments, it was over. And I'm going through all this stuff, and this is the guy I would usually talk to, right? Dead. And I got to figure this out for myself. I don't want to figure this out for myself. You know, I was beat down. I wasn't living right. You know what I mean? Like, the weed thing was just a bad habit at this point. And you know what I mean? All these, you know, chicken head girls you mess with when it comes with the territory. I'm just being real. Just being real. Just wasn't living right, man. I didn't feel good. And the stand-up stuff was just some angry stuff. It was just like I was kind of bottoming out. But when my dad died, because I've been commuting back and forth to Ohio so much, that's when I bought the farm, which I called the you Hollywood farm.
Did you stay in Yellow Springs for a while?
I live there to this day. I live there to this day. I'm raising my kids there. Look, man, at that point in your life, it's something so real in contrast to what Hollywood is, a very powerful illusion. And when your dad died, it kind of just broke the spell, like, oh, this is bullshit. Look, I've been spending so much time doing this. What about my family? What about my friends? Wait, whatever happened to my friends? Damn, I don't even have any friends. Ugh. So I bounced, man. New Year's Eve, 1999, I moved into that farm, and that was it. As far as I was concerned, I was done.
When you look in the mirror now, and the image that looks back at you, are there days when you say, well, I kind of like this, or I like my hair today, or
I'm never
I think I'm pretty cute today?
No, I'm pretty cute today. No, I try not to look in the mirror. I really do, because I'm never happy with what I see. So I go on with my work and get it done.
I have to ask you this. So many mothers in my audience have said to please ask you this question.
Yeah.
Why do you always grab your crotch?
Why do I grab my crotch?
Yeah, why? We think you got a thing with your crotch going on
I think
here.
it happens subliminally. When I dance, if you're a dancer, you know, you're just interpreting the sounds and the accompaniment of the music. If there's a driving bass, you become the bass. If there's a cello, if there's a string, you become that. So you become the emotion of what that sound is. Okay? So if I'm doing a movement and I go bam and I grab myself, it's the music that compels me to do it. It's not saying I'm getting ready to grab down there and it's not a great place. You don't think about it, it just happens. Sometimes I'll look back at the footage and I'll go, did I do that?
Yeah.
So I'm slave to the rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think the alarm's going off in the house. I don't know why. But we're going to fix it in a minute. We're in live television, so we're going to go to break. These things happen. We'll be right back.
What has this done to your career?
What has it done to my career?
What has it done to your career?
In what way?
How has it impacted,
my
touring, record
album's
sales?
#1 all over the world. All over the world. America's the only one because, I don't want to say too much.
But it's not #1 in the United States.
It's conspiracy, yeah. I don't want to say too much. I'm done. I don't want to say much because I'm hurting. I'm really hurting.
Where were you, Latoya, when you heard the sad news?
Well, actually, my father called me. I was at home, and I had just hung up the phone with my business partner, and he had just told me about Farrah, and I said, oh my, geez, I wonder who's next, because it always happens in threes. People controlled him. They controlled him, they did what they wanted, and it was very difficult for him to say no, no, no.
You must have seen this happening. Was there anything that you could do or say to Michael to change that situation?
It's very, very difficult because in situations such as that one, we've tried so many times to intervene. And it's not always that easy because they keep everybody at bay. They keep everyone away, actually. Everyone.
How did they do that?
By controlling. And I know because I have been in a controlling and abusive relationship, but by controlling him, controlling his thoughts, control what he does, not letting any, giving orders, not letting anyone through the gates, not letting anyone near security, things of that nature. And this way they have him and they control whatever he does. The phones, no phones in the house.
You suspect foul play.
Do you think it's murder?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I said it in the beginning, and I believe it to this day. You must remember, Michael told me repeatedly that they were going to kill him, that he was going to die.
And who did it?
It created so much joy for the world. And the system, meaning the record companies, totally took advantage of it. But this is very important, what we're fighting for. Because I'm tired, I'm really, really tired of the manipulation. I'm tired of how the press is manipulating everything that's been happening in this situation. They do not tell the truth, they're liars. And they manipulate our history books. The history books are not true. It's a lie.
That's right, Michael.
The history books are lying. You need to know that. You must know that. All the forms of popular music, from jazz to hip-hop to bebop to soul you know, to you talk about the different dances, from the cakewalk to the jitterbug to the Charleston to break dancing. All these are forms of black dancing. The minute it became the all-time best-selling albums in history in the Guinness Book of World Records, overnight they called me a freak. They called me a homosexual. They called me a child molester. They said I tried to bleach my skin. They made everything to turn the public against me. This was all complete conspiracy. You have to know that. You know, it's time. I love more. It's time for a change. And let's not leave this building and forget what has been said. Put it into your heart. Put it into your subconscious mind. And let's do something about it. We have to. We have to. Because it's been a long, long time coming. And a change has got to come. So let's hold our torches high and get the respect that we deserve. I love you. I love you. Don't put this in your heart today and forget it tomorrow. Because we will have not accomplished our purpose. We will have not accomplished our purpose if that happens. This has got to stop.
Thank you for, giving me the opportunity to be heard, in a positive light.
Yeah.
Or just in a fair light.
And if I inadvertently talk about your situation,
I got you.
You let me know.
I got you. I first came to Arizona, man, and I remember one day coming from the studio at 6 o'clock in the morning and pulling over on the highway. We like 4 cars, just to watch the sunrise. And it was at that point that I fell in love with Arizona. I said, you know what, this has to be God's country. Because I've never seen anything as beautiful as that sunrise. Then I met the devil.
So, as this video shows, people who have associated themselves with this New World Order have become established stars. But the question is, who is the next person that the Illuminati have recruited to help their plan in taking over the world? You'll be shocked to hear that the newest members are actually people you haven't heard of yet. However, like the celebrities mentioned, they will be household names in the next growing year. They have had a history of satanic rituals, pledges of allegiance, and have had to carry out various errands in order to become respected members of this evil satanic group. Nick Casoria. Nick is a model-like member with the muscular physique and something of a heartthrob. The Illuminati have added this member to the group to gain sex appeal. In the same way Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake will gain followers by just a wink of an eye, he will gain power and following. Richie Ludbrook. Richard is a metrosexual member of the group. He has become a member due to his flamboyant lifestyle, camp mannerisms and laid-back personality. His job is to attract a gay following to the group. With such a growing race in the homosexual community, he will be a key member of this group. Premi Wemi. Born Prem Patel and being from Indian, Kenyan and Italian descent, his role is to gain the ethnic minorities to this group. Known for his dark sense of humour and outspoken opinions, he possibly could be the most dangerous member in regards to expressing a message to the community. DJ Noonie B. DJ Noonie B, also known to his peers as Craig Nunes, is the party animal of the list of members. Usually seen out and about all over the country, his lifestyle is already one of a rock star. With his part-time job as a DJ, he has experience in regards to performing in front of a crowd of people. Put the 4 of them together and you've got one of the most dangerous groups out there.
Come on, you heard what I said? You never home. Look at the music, because there's no music. I'm actually look good. There's music with the music. I'm probably the best dancer here. He's back and he's running.
Indigo are gonna take over the world. We are done. Fools, motherfucker! Indigo are gonna take over the world. We are done. Fools, motherfucker!
So, in order for the Illuminati to brainwash people, they've basically had to get idols to send a message. Here's another example of a celebrity on camera getting brainwashed.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Of course, you're famous in this country as well for appearing in a car advert, doing tricks as well. Card tricks. Excellent. Is it a trick to talk? Growing up, did you see yourself as different in any way?
I didn't think about it that way.
What do we get with you? Are you an illusionist? Are you a trickster? What is it? Are you a stuntman? What are you? How would you describe yourself?
I'm just a showman.
Yeah? Yeah. Is this part of the show? This sort of moody persona and the stare and the eyes and all that sort of thing? That's just you? The eye in the hand. And what is that? What is the eye in the hand? Let's see that again.
Protection.
Protection. What does that mean?
Protection from death.
Oh. And is it important to you to outdo the greats like Houdini and whatever, to be more famous and more immortal than someone like Houdini?
I just like doing what I do.
That's what I'd say. Nice meeting you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Different.
With that being said, we finally need to figure out who is responsible for orchestrating the manipulation of the general public. Who is responsible for so many ruined lives and even murders in their sole quest for a new world order and world domination.
Gee, Brain, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain, yes, Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other...
A lot of conspiracy videos have pointed the finger at celebrities as being the leader. With the legal power, it's hard not to suspect some of the world leaders to be head of the Illuminati. Others have included media mongol Rupert Murdoch, wealthy businessmen such as Microsoft owner Bill Gates, BJ, and even our beloved royal family. However, the leader of such a secret cult who is planning world domination has to be kept secret, and has done for centuries. The leader cannot be in the public eye. People in the public eye mentioned previously are all affiliated with the Illuminati, and their careers have all benefited from being members. Unfortunately, as law servants, or Freemasons, as they're generally referred to, they have sold their souls to this satanic organisation. However, none are the leader.